Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone's having a great day so far. Oh, I can't talk. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, I see I've got something on here twice. Guys, it's fall for real. It's like cold outside. I uploaded some new I like this one. This one's my favorite. I uploaded some new little avatars and stuff. Anyway, I hope everyone had a good weekend. I did. Oh, someone sent me something. You know, there's someone, right? There's always someone sent me and said I needed to add this to my sound effects. So I went a step further. So you guys let me know in the comments what you think. Guys, it's Monday and you know it's members and mods. Good morning. Good morning. I'm telling you guys, I was close to postponing this until 5 o'clock today, but I said, no, let me go ahead and come through. Let me come through with the come through, because if I don't, I already saw that there were a few people who were waiting, and I said, you know what, let me go ahead and come through. It's Monday, it's members and mods. I appreciate all of y'all so much. And thank you to everyone who supports this channel, specifically the volunteers who are the mods, the moderators. You don't have to, but you do. And I appreciate you guys coming through and helping make this like a fun experience for everyone who comes through to engage in these lives, and the members who support financially, and I certainly appreciate that very much. But yeah, let's take a look at this real quick.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Okay, so yeah, instead of calling the police,
the lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
This is gonna be funny. I love it. Oh gosh. Okay, guys, where do we start? The weekend was pretty interesting. Do you guys even want, I mean, you guys tell me. We needed that. Okay, Erica, yes, absolutely. So yes, thank you to the sis who dropped the Maury it actually was a clip, but I said, "You know what? No, I better not." Not to mention a lot of that stuff is so old looking. Anyway, guys, if you're here, you're in the bushes, go ahead and hit the like button. The likes are a little scarce at the moment. Let's go ahead and you can be in here too if you go ahead and hit that join button. If you hit the join button, you can be part of this chat. And if you're feeling away, I mean, I'm sorry. You guys know members and mods is Monday. So sorry, not sorry. You can be in here too. So if you would like to show your support, hit that like button. Let's get things popping. Guys, what do you want to talk about this morning? Do you guys want to go over Liv's live, or do you want just, I mean, is it Jasmine being nosy? Um let me give my opinion on this real quick. Jasmine Jasmine needs to learn how to be quiet. That's one thing I'm telling you. Jasmine and these damn drinking opportunities, her and all this wine she seems to like to drink. Um the main thing for me is um look, as a friend, I don't know that Liv wanted Jasmine to speak on her business in the way that she did, and I almost felt like Liv had to go live just from a standpoint of, is this who you want to be your representative? Is this who is speaking for you? This person right here? I don't get it. I don't understand why when Jasmine was live, she thought it was necessary for her to speak on Liv's situation in the way that she did. I thought it was just I just thought it was inappropriate. Is it okay for her to give her opinion? I guess so, but when you're friends with someone and you know that they're going through a situation and the law is involved, I would probably just say from a standpoint, I support my friend and I know that she's a good mom and I support her um getting her kids back, and whatever she needs from me is what I'm going to do. Sitting there running her yapper and speaking on things that she made her sound extremely dumb, cuz it's like, Jasmine, do you even go here? Like, where have you been over all of the years of what's been going on? How are you formulating this opinion? If that was my girl, if that Erica, absolutely, if that was my friend, she talks too damn much and doesn't know when the hell and doesn't know what she's talking about. Also, just from a standpoint of, shut the fuck up. You got enough going on over there at your house. Why are you speaking on what's going on? And I don't think she meant any harm, but Jasmine, it's like, Jasmine, don't you get into enough trouble running that mouth of yours? Why in the world are you? And then low key, I don't know. Let's take a look at it, and let's see what's going on over here really quick, and then I guess we'll go over to Live. So apparently some documents got leaked over the internet. um I don't know if you even call that leaked. I don't know. If they're public records, is that actually leaking? She says that she thinks that people are leaking these documents. I guess the only people that would know if they're being leaked are the people that are leaking them, or the people that are posting them. At the end of the day, okay, so let's get into Jasmine first. Let's just hear a little bit about what she's talking about, running her mouth. It seems that Liv has amnesia. She doesn't remember all of the things that she did and said about Gerard, that he kidnapped the kids, that he wasn't paying child support. She talked about his family, talked about his sisters, talked about his, just his whole family situation. Talked to, like, move the kids away from him on numerous occasions. Um Acted like a complete slore on the internet. Accused him of the R word, sexual assault. He accused, she's made references to gunplay. She has played around with knives in a dangerous way for her life and others. Um, Kicking the doors, waving four fours. I mean, all of the things. I mean, just a mess, a whole mess, guys, a whole entire mess. But Jasmine is like, that's my friend. That's my friend. She gonna see her kids. She gonna see her kids. She's a good mom. Da, 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 da. That's my friend. I'm just like, what turnip truck did you fall off of? Okay. Like this woman is redonkulous. And she's like, oh yeah, I talked to Liv earlier. I was worried about her myself. Like Jasmine, who is telling you to put all this information out? Like Olivia really needs to talk to you and tell you, like, look, I need you to be on message, sis. And on message right now is shut the fuck up. Like, don't speak on my situation if you don't mind. Because I'm trying to not speak on the situation, but you're speaking on it and you're not even on message. That's the problem, right? So yeah, you're fired. Okay. Okay, let's get back to this. I don't know if Jasmine had been drinking. Has she been drinking that port wine she loves so much? I mean, I don't know what it is with that damn port wine, but she thinks that port wine is the business. And okay, it's the business, Jasmine. Seriously. This is what Jasmine was giving. She's always ready to just jump in and be part of something that is none of her concern. Meanwhile, you got your whole own situation over there. Okay. All right. Let's good morning to everyone coming in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Members and Mods Monday. It's messy in the morning. Oh, another comment that I saw this weekend regarding where is Strong Mommy Chrissy girl? Somebody said, I guess Strong Mommy Chrissy abandoned the Strong Mommy Chrissy. She's a queen. So yeah, we haven't heard that in a long time. So I guess maybe she did. Have you guys heard that? She has not played that intro. I'm not gonna diss it too hard, but um she's a mother, she's a wife, she's a this, that, the third. She loves Strangler Bay. She's gonna get married again and have 5 more babies. She's a queen. That song is in the trash, okay? We need to start our list of things that we need to leave behind in 2022. And those are one of the things that we need to leave behind is the Strong Mommy Chrissy. She's a queen.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Okay, so yes, if you missed that at the beginning, that's what we're working with. Jasmine is going to let Liv get her ass whooped talking about coming to Dallas. Jasmine, stay your ass in Austin for real. Unless you got bail money, and money for the clinic after all those people at the engagement party drag you up and down the street, girl, I would leave that whole family alone because I'm telling you, if I saw some candidates for some dragging, yeah, those the people at the engagement party, a lot of those women, they will drag you down the street face first. So I would tell your friend to keep it really cute and quiet. Yeah, encourage your friend to go to HEB and buy something called humble pie, okay? And have a good slice of humble pie and keep your mouth shut because at the end of the day, I don't think the cousins, the nieces, the friends, anybody is tolerating you. And now that Antonisha is engaged and they're going to be planning a wedding, um, yeah, they're not playing with you. They're not playing with you or your friend. Olivia, I don't think anyone's trying to keep Olivia away from her kids. I think that Gerard was trying to enjoy his weekend, and it wasn't your weekend. So if you want to play by the rules and you're only available from 7 to 7:30, just because you're in town, one monkey don't stop no show. The kids had plans for the weekend, and he wasn't trying to disrupt what he had in place because you have a whole house to unpack. And yes, I get it from a standpoint, you haven't seen your kids in a while. Number one, that's your fault. But number two, you can't expect, just because you drop things and you have caused a complete shitstorm the week or two, you have to sometimes think about the repercussions of the shit that you drop off for people to have to deal with. And at the end of the day, you started a whole bunch of mess leading up to you arriving to town, and they're not here for it. They weren't here for it. They were like, whatever. You're here, night. That's nice. It's not your weekend. Like at the end of the day, okay, you're here. Okay, cool. It's not your weekend. Maybe if you had behaved, oh, it's Victoria's birthday. Hey Victoria, hey boo boo. Happy birthday, Libra. What's going on, sis? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Victoria, send me a note on Instagram so I can send you a coffee, sis. So you can go and have do something cute at a coffee shop today. Okay. Send me your information so I can if you have Cash App, go ahead and send it to me, or PayPal or something, and I'll send you something. Okay. So you can have a nice bougie dessert and a good cappuccino or something. Okay. Um yeah, I just think that that's absolutely ridiculous. I agree. Like, yeah, I know you want to see your kid, and it would have been nice to have the nice homecoming and have him drop the kids off just so they could actually just say hi and know she's in town. But considering the shitstorm that you created, considering all of the nonsense that you're doing online, considering the fact that this man had plans, obviously, for the weekend, he didn't have to and he didn't. So I don't blame him. You know what I mean? I know it's a hard pill to swallow. And maybe at the end of the day, maybe he doesn't feel great about not letting the kids see you for the weekend or however it turned out. But at the end of the day, sometimes you have to stop letting people mistake your kindness for weakness. And this woman seems to try to get whatever she wants, and she is very Karen and entitled, and feels like she has a right to disrupt all the time. And I don't blame him for not allowing her to disrupt the weekend. So sit your ass down, handle your business, unpack your house, get yourself ready for to receive the children. I guess I'm talking about Liv right now. Hey Tiffy, hey Boo Boo, hey everybody. Um Liv is over there on live stream asking for donations. She needs a bed for Christian. Like, what happened to the beds that were on in the apartment? You loaded up a whole entire Penske. You didn't take the kids' beds? I mean, it's really tragic right now. I mean, it's very, very ghetto. It's very ghetto, and it's tragic. You moved across country. You got Jasmine over here capping for you, talking about it's very expensive. Ooh, it was expensive. Sis, you have barely walked across town. What do you know about what's expensive? This is a chick that swears she spent $6,000 for a day trip to SeaWorld. It's like, sis, when it comes to money, I'm just gonna need for you to shut up. Because if you think you spent 6,000, maybe you spent girl, I don't know, whatever unit of money, when you go to a foreign country, it's like 1 million pesos and it's like $2,000. Maybe you spent 6,000 pesos or 6,000 something, 6,000 pennies. I don't know. But at the end of the day, a day trip to SeaWorld, I've been to SeaWorld. I haven't been to SeaWorld San Antonio, but I've been to SeaWorld Orlando, and it doesn't cost damn $6,000, dummy. Okay. I didn't even want to talk about that because I was like, I can't. I can't with her. I can't with her. Okay. But Olivia is over there requesting donations. Why are you trying to receive children at the house and you don't even have beds and still haven't unpacked? I don't even understand. But you sitting up here telling people what you need and that you have a registry, and then you don't want to give out the registry because you're afraid that people are going to mess with your registry. Olivia, give it a break. Just give it a break. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's just very, very it's just trash. It's very trashy and tragic. The way that this move happened and just the entitlements. It's just the expectation that yes, stop what you're doing. Liv is in town. I came to I came. But yeah, let's hear what one friend has to say about another friend, which she's trying to call herself helping out. Let's see. Hey, Southside. Hey, everybody. Hey, Verena. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming in, and thank you so much. Okay.
She's trying to be civil. Yeah, she is trying to be civil. I agree.
She's trying to be civil
It is. I
now
mean,
that
what
she
if they
needs
was
to
actually
be.
listening, like her live said a lot. Like she was like, "I'm not worried about nothing. Like I just want to see my kids. That's it.
You know what,
I just want to
Jasmine?
know.
Why don't we
I want to
wait?
make
Why don't we stop for a second? I love how Jasmine is sitting there speaking on Olivia and her situation. Why don't you sit there and talk about you and Philip for a minute? Huh? Why don't you talk about that? You sure were mad earlier in the week, but girl, you're all ready to go and sit up and talk about Gerard and what he's got going on. What about your man?
be in the loop. I moved out here. I don't care about nothing else. Aiden, y'all go back over there. He's following you. Go over there.
Hey, boo boo. Hey, Coco.
No, because he can't go in the room because he gonna get in the shit. Keep him in. Hey, Legend, turn around. Legend, come back. Aiden, go that way. He'll follow you.
I don't know
Aiden.
what's going on with
No.
Jasmine. Jasmine is like,
Say his name.
is she pregnant?
Well, run over there, Aiden. Run.
She seems very puffed up. She seems very retaining. Maybe she's having too much salt. I don't know.
Eat healthy food. Look, we don't eat whatever kids want to eat. Might throw in some healthy stuff as far as green beans and stuff. We're not gonna have all healthy. You know what I'm saying? Be honest. Because then I'm wasting money. I'm wasting food. And I told you I'm not doing that. I am not wasting food to please anybody on social media.
Yeah, you know what? It's like y'all stop telling her what to feed them damn kids. She's gonna feed them. She gonna feed exactly what she wants to. Chips, chicken wings, tacos, and macaronis. Okay.
I thought so. Oh, shit.
Jasmine is gonna feed those kids exactly what she wants to feed them. Okay. Okay.
All I can do is shake my head and act like, yeah. She's gonna pray. She didn't say about it. Things gonna turn out in her favor. Girl.
Look, I'm telling you out there, any of you guys out there that think you want to run and jump into motherhood and baby mamahood, girl, don't do it. Don't do it. Hey, Tennessee. Hey, Live, Laugh, Love. Good morning. Hey, Ivy. Good morning to everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Look, let me tell you something. When you're in your 30s and you have invested time in your education and you're trying to do your damn thing, don't waste your time doing some bullshit like this. I mean, being a mother is wonderful and everything, but it can wait. It's sitting there waiting for you when you're ready. Don't go out here just because all of a sudden you're like, you know what, I want to have a baby on my hip. Make sure that you're coupling up with the right person. Jasmine is giving 50 middle-aged life crisis and depressed at damn 32 years old. Like, this is a mess. This is a whole damn mess that she's giving. She's living the life of a woman who's like she's giving grandma to me. Okay? Um like this, I don't understand it. I don't. I don't get it. And if this is the life she wants to live and this is what makes her happy, good. Can I alert your attention to something though? Take a look at this. This is have did you guys even notice this? They're killing the port wine. They're killing it. Do you see this? Here they go again collecting. Remember there was a whole collection of bottles when she got pregnant the last time? Can we talk about this? Lushiana, Lushy, Lush. What's going on here? You got this damn 20% wine, some damn cooking sherry. Yeah, they're getting it in over there. They are getting lit. Okay. You gonna have Philip out there. Okay. He gonna call Gerard and get the playbook. Jasmine gets mad when people start talking about her kids, okay? But honey, what are you doing? What are you doing with all that out there? Okay? Y'all putting away some port wine. Lushiana. Girl. I just noticed that. I was looking, I was like, girl, you might want to put those wine bottles away. You so busy talking about other people. Chris got you turned out on that wine. Okay? That's all I'm saying. I calls it as I sees it, okay? All right, let's get back to her running her yapper on her good sis that she is like she gonna get her kids back. She gonna see. I mean, it like I said, Gerard had a reason. There was a reason for the season, and too bad. Look at all that.
Woo, this damn kitchen. Stop.
Okay, let's
On
get into
her. Oh shit. Her kids love her. They do. They love her to death.
just because they love Antonisha doesn't mean that they don't love their mother. Mother is mother, period, right? Mother is mother. But these, I don't know. I just wonder, I wonder what it's like to live your life like you're in the wilderness. You know how like you are somewhere and you don't know where you are. You know that moment that you realize you're lost? You're in your car and you're going somewhere and it's not looking familiar. It's not looking like the landmarks that they told you, "Hey kitten, hey boo boo." Um Absolutely, kitten. Do your damn thing. Okay, sis. Why is there a baby picture in the kitchen? Why is there a baby picture? Whose baby picture? I don't see it. Let me hit the go. Where is it, Erica? Um,
I don't even know if she knows
I
I'm
feel
lost.
like some of her
But
audience,
come get this
it's
ball out
like
the kitchen.
they live a life lost. You know what I
Come get
mean?
this ball.
They're living lost
Take it back in the
lifestyle.
living room because she's over here
Did
pushing it in
she
here.
she it looks like they put some
Now they
tape
eating her
or a
out of it.
schedule over the dents in the refrigerator.
Now she's trying to follow Aiden. Now he over here trying to follow her.
I don't know. I
Love you
think that's a
too. I
basketball
can't see.
t-shirt. I
Nah,
don't
it's
think she
really.
cut
I'm
that
trying to make
t-shirt
y'all
off. I
comment,
think it's just too
but it's real
small.
blurry. Y'all want to
I
see my
think she
up
got
close? Like, look,
swole
and it keeps
and
watering.
that's it.
This is as far as I
She
can open it.
swole.
Yeah, I talked to her. I talked to her
Hey
yesterday.
me and four. Hey boo boo.
I texted her this morning. Well, not this morning. Before I came on live, I texted her. Before I started washing dishes. So I'm gonna call her again when I get on. I sent her long voice record. sometimes you just need that, like that extra voice in your ear saying, you know what, don't sweat that shit. You're gonna be okay. Everything gonna be okay. You know why everybody doing what they doing. Everything is gonna be a motherfucking okay.
I mean, Gerard gets to have his kids. I mean, at the end of the day, they're her kids too, but I mean, she
You gonna
messed
see
up.
your kids.
So
Right.
why does he have to
So
stop? You know, when Gerard came to town, Jasmine, were you even watching? You were so busy up in Chris's face. When Gerard came to town to pick up his kids 2 years ago, she had him running all over town. He had to call the damn Largo police just to do a send off. Okay. She had Zolo bands in the bushes waiting to do a drop off with the kids after she'd made the man wait all day long. He was flying back and forth to go see the kids. Do you not remember that, or you just think all of a sudden everything woke up and it was Gerard coming for Olivia, trying to make her feel bad as a mother? Olivia made her own self feel bad as a mother. Oh, by the way, Olivia says she's going into something new now, guys. It's not going to be hair school anymore. It's going to be something faster and something she thinks she's going to like better. I just still say, girl, stop it. You won't finish. The odds are you won't finish. I'm just saying the odds are you won't finish. I mean, I hate to say it like that, but it's true. The odds are is that you won't get it done.
I don't want to spend over $100 on costumes that they gonna wear once.
Oh, okay, let's talk on this. Okay. So Jasmine is not going to dress the kids up for Halloween. This is the deal. The kids will have Halloween costumes and their father will buy them, okay? Can you believe that this is a mother of 5 kids at 32 years old? Guys, if you like I said, if you're in the bushes and you hadn't take your girl, let me tell you something. Be careful. Don't let this be you. This is not cute at all. This is not cute. All right. Um, Philip will get the kids Halloween costumes. I'm sure Philip has heard. I'm sure all of y'all have been up in his comments and let him know that Jasmine is not buying the kids Halloween costumes. And if you care, if you're one of the ones that cares, go ahead and drop it in his comments. Let him know that he needs to get over to Walmart and go buy the babies Halloween costumes. Instead of saying, you know what, guys, I'm gonna let their father get it because I've got too much going on. I have 5 kids over here and Fun Dad can go ahead and do it. That's it. Or I'm going to talk to their father and see if he can handle it this year because I've been doing it since he was in prison. Okay. What are they going to do about these dents they're speaking of? Girl, it's they're going to probably need to fix the refrigerator. Um Look, y'all, if you when you buy stuff from Lowe's or Home Depot, get the warranty. Now, I don't know if it's going to cover someone beating the refrigerator like it stole something, but I don't know. But it may have covered or give a discount to fix it. I'm not sure. We don't run around and damage appliances here on purpose. That's something we don't do at this house. So I'm not really well versed on how to get something fixed that has been intentionally broken. Because if that's the case, it's just gonna go in the trash, I guess. It seems like the refrigerator still works, but it seems like she might have some splaining to do to her landlord. Philip just did a birthday party. But I mean, look, he just did a birthday party and that was nice, but he missed a lot while he was in prison. And if he's got extra $100 to throw around, he can get the kids a Halloween costume. I mean, we know Jasmine's cheap. At the end of the day, no amount of sensible thinking, Southside Black Butterfly, is going to put Jasmine in the right mindset. Set, excuse me, right mindset. She is cheap and she doesn't see the value in things. She was talking about giving big kids for Christmas cases of SpaghettiOs, okay? All right? This is not a woman who values experiences. Her value and her claim to fame is I've provided a roof over your head and food for you to eat. Meanwhile, Like, my thing is this: if all you can do is provide shelter and food, why do you think it's important to keep pushing babies out your cooch? If you can't provide love, attention, wonderful experiences, wisdom, and all of the things to a child, what is the point in having it? If they're a bother and you don't want to be bothered and you don't have the money, what is the point in throwing all these kids into the universe? I don't get it. You have 5 kids that you're struggling to take care of at the moment. What is the point? I don't understand why she would even consider having another baby when you're not even fully trying to take care of the ones that you have. And you think because you provide water, detergent, and some items for their bedrooms that you're doing your damn thing? Okay, birds provide food and shelter. Absolutely. She doesn't know how to plan. She doesn't see the forest for the trees. No, she is like when you are driving around town somewhere and you realize, like, wait a second, where am I? Where do I go? You got to pull over. A smart person's going to pull over and pull up the maps and plug in the address. This chick forgot her phone at the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, she pulled off from the house and the battery died and doesn't have a charger, or she left the phone at the house and she doesn't know how to get where she needs to go, and she's too dumb to ask. Someone's like, well, make a left up there. What? No, I don't need your help. I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. Da, 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 da. Like, okay, fine. She's a weirdo. She is a certified weirdo. And let's get back to the topic. The fact that she sat in her kitchen with all that damn wine. If you're late coming in, or not late, if you're just getting in here, good morning. Hit the like button. If you're in the bushes, good morning. Good morning. It would be nice to have a one in front of the likes. I'm just going to be honest. We have almost 400 in here, and Jazzy fam, loyalty gang. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Are we noticing the bottles of Taylor? Okay. Okay. Philip.
One time, why are y'all coming for Vicky? I don't know what they said to Vicky. What they say? No, nothing happened to her. Why are you saying that? Unless they daddy want to buy them a costume, I'm not buying that. They got 2 parents. They have 2 biological parents.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Costumes are expensive, y'all. Even the baby costumes cost a lot. Like, if you want to get...
Philip's going to buy the kids' costumes. I mean, look, some of you guys might not think it's fair. Philip shouldn't have to. Look, Philip has 10 kids, right? And Philip has to pay the cost to be the boss. At the end of the day, I'm not siding with Jasmine on this, but it's not going to hurt Philip to buy the costumes simply because their mother is not. Jasmine is an extremely basic ass chick, and she's not going to buy them. Okay. She's just not. She's busy crawling up into Chris's colon and doing stuff for Chris and Stinka. Okay. Stinka might have something. And Philip, just because Philip, I think is a nice dad. He should send over a baby costume too. He should send one over for Stinka. Cause you know what? To me, when I see people who've got more than one baby dad or more than one baby mom, and the bonus kids come over, and they do for the bonus kids just as much as they do for their own kids. If Philip buys a costume, go ahead and send one over there so Chris can feel like a complete asshole. Go ahead and send over something for Stinker. That would serve him right. Chris needs to handle that. You're living in a neighborhood. I mean, if the kids, number one, this is also it. I wouldn't make such a big damn deal about it, but Jasmine loves to make a big deal. She's so weird that she doesn't get that, starting certain things with people is going to drive them crazy. Okay. So the fact that she thinks that she doesn't want to do Halloween or that she doesn't want to buy new costumes, that she bought costumes last year. If the costumes from last year fit, then don't even have yeah, they've already got costumes. Guys, we have a whole costume box, or we have this, that, and the third. We've got plenty of stuff to accommodate Halloween. Um, girl, Ava's got how many outfits from the previous years? I mean, do it positive. You know what I'm saying? Like Jasmine is so negative about everything that doesn't suit her and makes her feel pressure as a mother or as a woman or pressure on her pockets. She loses her shit. She loses her shit. But I guarantee you, if Hip's big ass is going into HEB and he wants to get a bottle of that damn Taylor ass wine, she's going to be ready to go. Hey, send me some money for that damn Taylor wine, okay? So we can get lit tonight and I can jump up in your guts, okay? Baby number 6, girl, she'll be ready for it. Do you hear me? She is ready for it. She gonna be spread it wide open. Girl, she wants to run around with Chris so bad and have a baby, okay? With a big old hip-titted ninja. Baby number 6, okay? All right. Let's pivot to Liv for a second because Jasmine is boring. Dun dun dun. Okay. Livs. Ooh. So Liv right here at this moment. I think so. We did find this is what we found out yesterday. Can you guys see? Hold on. Okay. This is what we found out yesterday. Liv's mother is in Dallas with her.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Liv's mother is in Dallas with her. So we don't know, did Stella drive in? Did Stella fly in? Stella got in some type of way. And the baby is making all kinds of sounds and cooing and oohing and eyeing and all of the things that babies are supposed to do. Now all of a sudden she's letting us hear a little bit more about hear a little bit more of the baby. Okay. Here she is on the phone. Um let's
But like he smiles with his mouth closed, so he's like,
Olivia, what Olivia has to understand is you've withheld this baby for so long, nobody cares. I'm just going to be honest. No one cares. When she shows the baby, when she stops playing with the baby, then maybe people will care. But right now, nobody cares. I'm just going to be honest. No one cares about your baby. No one cares at all. And no one's checking. At the end of the day, if you want it, when you're ready to show the baby, show the baby. Until then, nobody cares. I'm just going to be honest. No one's trying to get vested in that because you play too many games. Those big hips make it easy for her to grab and have him ram that thing up in her. Me and 4, say it how you mean it, sis. Okay. Y'all, I'm sorry I had to get into my morning meeting. Okay, Olivia Pope, girl, we love you. Have a wonderful day, sis. Don't nobody want to see, no one's trying to see that baby but his daddy. Absolutely. And that's the most important thing anyway. But yeah, we're not, nobody's vested in seeing the child. When you show the child and then we see that he's certified cute, we could be like, oh, okay, well, bless his pointy head, and oh well, his mom is fugazi, but it is what it is. It's okay, right? Look, nobody cares. You made us not care, so no one cares. Okay. So her mom's in town with her. Her mom was talking loud outside, and Olivia had to call her mom and tell her to quiet down because people can hear her. Also, she has a fireplace now, and she doesn't know how to use it. And she wants people on the internet to give her tips and tricks on how to use a fireplace. Bitch, look up a YouTube video. Look up a YouTube video, and maybe if you get a man, he can help you start the fire. Okay. Don't burn the house down.
Period.
Oh,
But
okay.
that's what he accused. When I first read them papers, let me tell y'all, that's when I first got to Florida and I got served with those papers. And I was reading that stuff on that paper.
When she says I first got to Florida, she doesn't mean when she first moved to Florida like 3, 4 years ago now. She's talking about last year, 2021, when Brandon moved her back. Okay. So we're talking about a year and a half ago, right? When she finally realized that he was with Antonisha legit and nothing was changing. Bitch was getting drunk every night. Her and Brandon were out here doing the most. It was too much, and she needed to get her ass back to Florida to calm her butt back down. So let's see. I wonder how long it's going to take. I bet you Brandon's been over there. For as much as Brandon says he does not like her, Brandon, if you're in the bushes, show yourself and let us know. Have you gone to see Liv yet? No cap.
And I was like, wow. Baby, just a month ago, we were being intimate with each other. And now I'm this abuser. That's why I said.
So let me say this too. So when she left, so she was seeing Brandon, right? Brandon was her boo thing, right? We know right before she left Texas, her and Brandon were like falling out. Now, so what she's telling us, which we don't know if this is true or not, and maybe it is true, her and Gerard were fooling around. He was basically cheated on Antonisha with Olivia. So he got with Antonisha, they were good, and here he is, according to her, that he had cheated. You'll see she never denied it. Crazy. I mean, look, at the end of the day, if she was sleeping with her husband, he was still her husband at the time, but he was with Antonisha. I mean, I just hope and pray that for her, and I'm talking about Antonisha, I just hope that everything works out well for her. I think that Gerard asked her to marry him because he is ready to change his life and ready to do something better. I just hope that he's serious this time, because I think Olivia and Gerard played a lot and they made a lot of mistakes, right? And I think in the transition of him leaving Olivia alone, he may have made some mistakes with Antonisha, but I'm just hoping that everything is for the up and up now and that they are starting a new life together. Um, going into marriage, the one thing about it is, and all of you who are married out here know this, you can't keep bringing up the same thing over and over and over again. I mean, there's some things that's just going to get on your nerves, and we're human, right? But something big like that, like an affair, a cheatation, um, sexing someone down that clearly that stuff is only supposed to be for me. Yeah, that's huge. So I'm hoping all of that is behind them. I would feel a way about sis moving back to town. No lie on that. I would, but at the end of the day, as a woman, no matter what, you've got a man and you have a man who is sought after, no matter if it's one grimy bitch or every time you guys step out the house. If you have a good looking man, you need to get used to very quickly. Yeah, people are going to want him. Okay. That's just the cost of you having a very attractive guy, whether he's super attractive, he's known for, you know, he used to be Mr. Lover man, or he's got deep pockets. You have got to be a very secure woman. And, I don't envy the position that she's in right now, Antonisha, but at the end of the day, it's going to be okay as long as he is firm in his word and he knows what he wants to do as a man, and he is ready to commit to a relationship with her one on one every day, doing the right thing. So, um, you know, yeah, it's everybody that comes into contact with Liv, she says, wants to sleep with her. Well, yeah, that's her thing. But we don't did they do something back then? We don't know. If they did, I hope he never does it again. He never should cross that threshold. Me personally, you know how some of these very conservative religions, I mean, you're not going to be in a room alone with someone, or you always have someone with you. When Gerard goes to drop those kids off, not saying that Antonisha needs to be there, but I would not even cross the threshold into that woman's apartment. I would bring the kids to the door and I would never step into that apartment. I would never be in a position where the door is closed behind you, because she's such a liar. You know what I'm saying? I would always have someone around, because the reason why they have to deal with that app is because Olivia lies so much. She lies so much, and she was being so dishonest about their interactions, and saying that she was allowing the kids to speak to Gerard and he wasn't getting to talk to the kids. So the court ordered that they use the app, because for some of you who want to know, why do they use the app? They use the app because of the lies. They use the app because of the inconsistencies. So there is a court ordered like family contact app that they can use to make phone calls. That way she can't say he didn't call and he can't say he didn't call. And the calls can be recorded, the text messages, everything. So everything is in the record. So no one can say that they didn't get their calls and that they're not being communicated with. Okay. That is why they're using a specific app, because Olivia wanted to make it very difficult for Gerard to communicate with his kids. And that's why the app was put into place. By the time it was put into place, the script had already been flipped and the kids had already been reassigned to their dads. So she feels like it was something put against her, but it was actually something to facilitate Gerard, because Gerard was experiencing the alienation of his children. But now she wants to say she's experiencing it, but let the truth be told, Olivia was sitting over there trying to follow the letter of the contract. So whenever when he was talking a couple of weeks ago, or last weekend, saying that, I call her more than I'm required to, she's like only available from 7 to 7:30 according to him, right? And she's mad. Okay, so she's trying to follow the court order, and when the kids are available and they want to talk to their mom, he's like, I'm calling her. But then she doesn't want to pick up the phone.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
It's like, Olivia, why does everyone have to lie? You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's not her narrative, it's not the truth. Okay? Everything is a lie to her. If it's something that is not quite on message, she's like, "Oh no, it's a lie. It's a lie. He's stalking me. He's doing this. He's doing that. It's not anything." But meanwhile, when you were having your divorce party feeling good about yourself, then everything was okay. And then, but now back to what I was talking about earlier, girl, she's taking donations for beds. Okay. What I want to know is where's the kids' beds? What happened to the beds in Florida? And why didn't you take the beds with you? Like, why would you leave the kids' furniture? That's one of the first things you should have packed up. But now you want donations for furniture? So now the people have to fund more children's beds. If you don't have beds for the kids, let them stay at their dad's house. I bet you if Olivia didn't have beds, if I bet you if Gerard hadn't had beds for those kids, she would not have wanted them to come over. So he's supposed to rush the kids over to your house with no beds? Stop it.
He lied. He
He
lied in court
lied.
against me.
He lied against me. Even you don't believe
But
that.
here's the funny thing, because I know people on this live are going to be like, you're a liar. The judge made the ruling. The judge said no. The judge did that. Let me tell you guys something. If I was seen to be those things in court, right? If I lost my kids because of those things that he accused me of, they would have been.
Okay, finally we hear the baby.
Baby, though. That would have been on the judge's final ruling. Okay, he's leaking the wrong paperwork. Because I think he's leaking or she's leaking. Somebody's leaking over there. They're leaking the paperwork. I think they just want people to really think that I did these certain things, or like I'm a really bad parent or mother. I don't really know, but you're leaking the wrong paperwork. You can accuse me of everything in the book as you did, and I can accuse you of everything in the book as I did not. I didn't accuse you. I simply said the truth. And
Olivia, just the fact that he was able, look, no matter if that's the judge's final ruling, at the end of the day, the fact that he was able to compile such a list, the fact that he was able to compile a list of items of that nature against you, girl, that's enough right there. Okay? Girl, you were trash boxing. Okay? You are trifling.
But the judge's final ruling is why I don't have my kids with me today. So if people are going to leak anything, leak the judge's final ruling, because that's where he put why I don't have my kids with me today. And
why is her couch practically sitting on the fireplace? Because
my kids
it's probably she probably lives in a closet.
You guys have to understand, it was Corona. Like it was C-19 bad at that point. 2020, the end of 2020 and 2021, half of 2021, it was really, really bad. And in Florida, they were not playing.
So, I guess it is, but I'm not sure, yeah, sis. I haven't researched it.
If my kids had a cough, if my kids had a sniffle, they weren't letting my kids in school. So once again, that's not on the judge's final ruling. He presented that as well. He said everything.
Well, you know what? You not taking the kids to school, if Florida had a mandate for the kids to come to school, then they should have had remote learning option. If they didn't have remote learning option and the kids actually had Rona, then you needed to call the school and say, my kids have Rona. Olivia and her damn weirdo behind probably never treated the kids, or at least even had them looked at. I mean, the bottom line is your kids had Rona. Some kids didn't even get medication. I mean, it was Tylenol, it was bed rest, it was soup, keeping them hydrated, monitoring. If you were bad enough to get medication, then, but I don't even see her calling the doctors. Those kids had nasty coughs. Remember, the kids were extremely sick, lots of mucus during those times. I remember Robin and Ryan were sick a lot. Christian, I can't recall, but I remember the girls always having some kind of coughing situation, Ryan especially, right? If they missed school because of that, then at the end of the day, you should have called the school. No corona absences were unexcused. All corona is excused. If you had to have your kids out of school for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks because the house was locked down with sickness, the kids were excused from school. So that should never have been a problem. But if you were home with it, never called, never got the excuses, hey Riza, hey boo boo, how are you? Then that's the problem right there. You need to communicate to the school system as to what was going on with your family. But if they had you as unexcused absences, then that's your fault. That's you continuing to be negligent.
Ooh, he said everything. Girl, I got something for your ass. I got something for your ass, y'all. Just wait on it. He said everything. The kids didn't go to school. Well, what's on the final ruling? Because the kids not going to school, my neglect, my abuse, anything that he accused me of is not on the judge's final ruling. It's not.
But that doesn't mean that it's not true. It just means that
claims were correct.
those weren't the reasons that the judge saw fit to reassign the children.
Neglect, whatever. They list everything, their findings, the court's findings. They list everything on that paper, okay? So, yeah. All of his accusations and claims were, they knew they were not correct. So, yeah. So, there's a reason, and I could get into it, but I'm not going to get into it right now. You guys will find out when you find out. Like I said, have them or tell them to leak the real paperwork. Leak the meat and potatoes. We don't want to see the...
Look, if the paperwork is not private and it's not sealed, that's not leaking. First of all, if the papers are public, that's not leaking. I mean, whoever decides they want to broadcast it out, I guess that's their business. If Gerard decides that he wants to release the paperwork and share it with his community on social media, that's his business too. That's not leaking. That is broadcasting. That's making something public further public. At the end of the day, it's not leaking unless there is some sort of court order, confidentiality, some sort of thou shalt not speak against each other. Then he can do what he wants to do. Why do you have such a problem with this man doing all the things that you did? It's like, Olivia, what's good for the goose isn't good for the gander, as far as you're concerned. It's like you can be a total bitch. You can do all kinds of things. You can put his information out. You can talk shit about his woman. You can talk shit about everything. But when it comes to you, it's a whole different set of rules for you. And when you've done it to him, when you gave him your ass to kiss, when you gave him a hard time to see his kids, when you made it very difficult for the children, when you talk shit about the man in front of his own children, when you do all of these things, it's okay. But the minute that he goes live and he's talking about your ass because he's tired of hearing about it on social media and wants to defend himself, now he's a Mitch and you got a problem with him. So none of these allegations weren't at the bottom line of the allegations were pretty serious. So this is the deal. This is the way I see it. So Gerard may have put out, let's say he put out 10, 20 things about her, right? And the judge is like, well, okay, fellatio on a live stream is probably not a cool thing to do as a mother, but that's not the reason why I'm going to take your kids away. The kids were not exposed to it. We don't know that they saw it. The video was taken down. Da, 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 da. Okay. She's cheap. She buys them no name stuff from Ross, or she doesn't have adequate housing. She pays her bills late. Okay. Okay. Maybe that's not the reason. He could have given 25 reasons, and maybe the judge took 3 reasons that felt like, okay, the gravity of this and the repercussions of this, you trashing their father every chance you get on live streams for hours, yeah, that's a problem. They're an earshot away. We have video proof that they heard because they were sitting right there. you are promoting a very negative situation. Maybe the fact that there was a court ordered visit and he had to get Largo police involved. So there could have been 25 different things. Also, school. Okay, it was the height of Rona. Did you call the school? Did you get an excused absence? Did you take the kids to the doctor's office? Did you get documentation? Yes, you have a reason, but the reason isn't backed up with any kind of documentation as to why. At the end of the day, as a parent, we make decisions. But if I decide to keep my daughter out of school for 2 or 3 days because she goes to public school, I have to have documentation. I either have to send a note saying why she's not here. We're on a family vacation. We're out of town. She'll be checking in on her computer and getting her work done. Or I need to provide a note from the doctor that she is sick with X, Y, and Z, and she is medically excused from school. There has to be a reason. There's a funeral, there's a death, there's a reason. If your kid is out of school more than 2 days, they're looking for them. If you want not to answer questions, keep your kid at home for homeschool. But because someone like her is not equipped to do that, obviously that's not going to be the case, right? So, whatever the reasons were, because you have kids in school and they're school age and they deserve to go to school, and they're obligated to be in some sort of learning at a certain time. Yeah, you have to answer questions. So it's quite possible the school thing was a problem. It's possible the alienation, the trash talking that she did, and it's also possible the court ordered visitations. Her being a slore may not necessarily have been the reason why she does not have the kids in her company at the moment. I don't know, because I'm gonna be honest, I still haven't yet to read those documents. But at the end of the day, being a slore is not a reason why you lose your kids unless you are doing slorishly things in their face. That would be a reason to lose your kids. Being a slore, popping your shit on Instagram and twerkulating may not be the reason for you to lose custody of your kids and from the primary custody giver. So like how Gerard is the like chief custodial parent. So maybe it was the school. Maybe now at the end of the day, if Gerard, all of the things that she's saying about Gerard, this is what I would say about this weekend. Number one, a bitch got right online talking about my business again. She hasn't been in Dallas for a week. She's already running my business on live stream. Number two, she's begging for favor from her audience. She doesn't have what she needs to accommodate these children, and she said it on a live stream. She needs beds, she needs clothes, she needs. You got a whole grandmother over there clearly with empty pockets and can't help the situation, but you need to beg your audience for what you need to take care of these children. But you want the kids back? Girl, stop it. Okay? Olivia needs to learn how to shut her mouth. Okay? She needs to shut her mouth and stop telling your right hand what your left hand is doing, because you look sus and you look slow and it's not going to help you. Okay? That's basically it. All right. I mean, I don't even know what else to say on that. This whole live stream was ridiculous. She was trying to defend herself against the allegations on that paperwork, and nobody really cares at the end of the day. I mean, Olivia, you are not winning Mother of the Year. You're not the worst, but you're certainly not the best. You are broke. You have come across country because there was nothing else that you could do. There was nothing else you could do. And if you would learn how to shut your mouth, you might be able to keep some of your money in your pocket. But because you keep running your mouth and you are good friends with this chick over here, I swear, I'm telling you, it's not going to end well for you over there. You and your mom really should pack up and leave. But if you keep your mouth shut, maybe maybe everything will be okay. But you keep messing with these people, forget about the Webb family. The full weight of Antonisha's people are out here, and everyone saw it on Instagram. And don't think low key they don't know about you. So run around if you think you want to. I don't think anybody is leaking those papers. I think that there's some people out here who are very interested in your business, and they are running it on the YouTube streets. And if you don't like it, too bad. I mean, there's not really a whole lot that you can do about it. You want to make your money on YouTube, go right on ahead. But you know this already. No one's making it easy for you. The judge doesn't give supervised visits for nothing. So yeah, she said she doesn't know anything about supervised visits. So I guess we'll have to find out. Or maybe it's that Stella has to be there, girl. Who, I don't know. If whoever knows, let us know. But also maybe they're afraid she's gonna flee. Now that she's living there, does she really have to flee? But I don't know. Honestly, this is the stuff that I've only seen in movies. I don't know anybody. Like, I'm gonna be honest. In my social circle, I don't know anybody who's in this situation. And I thank God that I don't associate with people who have been in this type of a situation due to dropping the fucking ball. I mean, she's a damn fumbling ass, fumble the ball mom, because at the end of the day, you had your kids, but you had to play so much with that man that he came like it was damn Super Bowl Sunday, and girl, you are in the loser area. Like, you fumbled the whole entire bag. And the bag was your kids. You really did. And you're out here now looking very slow and stupid. And you sat up here and lied about men that don't exist. You are keeping another man away from his kid. When you get $5,000 in the rears in Texas, upgrades that to a felony, she owes $10,000. She may want to shit up and keep a low, it's girl, shut up and keep a low profile. I would imagine. Yeah. Start making some money. Why didn't she take their beds? That's a good question for her next live stream. She said that Christian needs a bed. So I don't know if the girls don't have beds, but she's got a whole registry, and she wants stuff for the kids. So anybody out there who's feeling generous, who wants to do something for the children, but mom doesn't have any money. But I would just say this, it's the 17th, and guess what? YouTube payday. When is YouTube payday? Is it the 22nd? I always forget. It's either the 21st or the 22nd. I swear to God, if it's the 22nd, yeah, she won't have money till this time next week. If it's the 21st, then we'll get paid on Friday, but I think it's the 22nd, right? I always forget, but this is my conspiracy theory on YouTube payday. I don't know if the people at YouTube tried to figure out a day that is more likely to fall on a weekend, but I swear to God, this whole entire year, YouTube payday seems to always fall on a damn Saturday or Sunday. Like, check me if I'm wrong, anybody out there who gets a YouTube check. I'm telling you, I think they found a day that is more likely than any to fall on a weekend, um, to make sure like they can just drag it out as long as possible. But yeah, if payday is the 22nd, then she be broke till next Monday, okay? And Robin's birthday's coming up, girl. Olivia, if you go to court, $10,000 in the rear, you're not walking out without a payment. Well, let's wait and watch this all play out. Maybe she can use the money from the GoFundMe that she took out on Gerard, for kidnapping. Maybe she can start a I'm in the rears, I'm in arrears uh GoFundMe account so she can get caught up. Okay. Why don't you do that? Jasmine, why don't you initiate a GoFundMe for Olivia with Jazzy Fam and Loyalty Gang? Okay. Why don't y'all do that? Anyway, guys, I gotta get to it. I gotta hit it. And we can talk more about this later if you guys want to. This is just another case of some low life living, ratchet ass momming, and this is the repercussions of it. If you are out here thinking about having a baby, um, that's wonderful. Having a family is a wonderful thing, but sit back and do it responsibly, because you might end up like this woman right here. You might end up like her good friend Tuna LaFish, because it's not all rosy. Look at these two right here looking happy. Girl, either walking from a ceremony, taking some photos. maybe taking some whatever. It doesn't always look like this beautiful, right? Nice beautiful couple handling their business. Yeah, that's not always the case. Sometimes it ends up looking like this and like this. Okay? Don't let that be you, because it's not pleasant. All right. um it's not pleasant. You see what this one's going through over there, loved by Erica, girl. She got a whole baby father out there who isn't paying her one bit of attention. He's not even, we don't know what he thinks when he goes to bed at night, but what we do know is that he doesn't have anything to do with her and her baby. Okay. Be careful. You know what I'm saying? Babies are wonderful. But let me tell you something. You mess with someone the wrong way, they will make your life miserable. Okay. And you're going to have a lot of obstacles and finances incurred in trying to take care of your baby. And Olivia right now is in financial distress, and it's not looking good. She is behind on her child support. Nobody is messing with her. Her mother is there in town, and nobody cares. Gerard is not giving two shits the fact that Olivia is in town. When he's ready to drop the kids off is when he's ready to drop the kids off. And before then, and nothing is going to happen. She wanted to follow the books. He's following the books. You just because you rolled into town doesn't mean we're changing any plans. And that's when he sat back last weekend talking about, I remember when I had to call Largo PD and this, that, and the third. You thought he was going to run those kids over to you on his engagement weekend? Girl, bye.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Olivia thinks someone is checking for her. Girl, ain't nobody checking for you. Anyway, guys, let me go ahead and go. You guys have a wonderful day. And it's getting spooky out there. If somebody wants to send Jasmine some cash apps, I still guarantee you it's not going to go towards costumes.
I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking
Don't
life.
get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch and I'll still talk my shit. Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch and I'll still
I'm that bitch.
talk my shit.
I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch.
Whatever.
I'm that bitch.
There's different
I'm that
technicalities to the shit.
I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm that
I'm
bitch.
just saying, whatever negativity. Hold on. Hello.
Home when you like 5 hours away.
Alright.
I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch.
Don't get me
I'm
wrong,
that
I'm still a
I'm that
petty bitch and I'll still talk my shit.
I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm just playing.
Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch and I'll still talk my shit.
I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm just playing.
Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch and I'll still talk my shit.
I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm just playing.
will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. Ooh, why Fashion Nova keep hitting me up though? Cause I'm that bitch. 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 I'm just playing.